What's up, y'all? This is an episode of my 2 Cent Show. We're just gonna be doing some random bullshit, just talking. So, what do y'all think is gonna happen in the world? If you look at what's going on, everything is topsy-turvy, crazy bullshit. People are seeing UFOs and strange things in the sky that are matching and lining up with movies and shit, TV shows. Excuse me, but I'm so acidic right now. But what do y'all think? Do you think? See, this is like, cause okay, the thing that's going on, the world, like Yellowstone erupting, and all these crazy tsunamis and hurricanes and earthquakes and all this other shit. I mean, for one, I'm gonna tell you, I don't believe that none of that shit is a natural disaster. That earthquake that just happened in wherever the fuck it was, I can't remember, but that was HAARP. You can't say that you have a machine that can create any kind of storm in the weather. Anyway, I ain't finna get into all that. But a lot of this stuff, I believe, is Mother Nature reacting to the bullshit that y'all fucked up. And it's gonna end up resetting itself, which means it's gonna wipe us out. And the thing about it, do you really think Mother Nature give a fuck about you or us? We doing everything we can to hurt Mother Nature. Cutting down trees, motherfuckers is burning the fucking forest, the shit that, like, this is the thing that I don't understand. In the world that you live in, you want to kill all the fucking forest, which is what creates oxygen for us to breathe on Earth. If you cut all the fucking trees, then what the hell, how the hell we gonna breathe and live here, bro? You feel me? I'm not one of these hug the trees, save the whales type niggas. But I mean, when you really start thinking about shit, where do we get oxygen from? The fucking trees. The Amazon forest burning fucking down. Random fires just starting this shit, bro. What you think they doing? And Bill Gates buying up all the farmland, bro. What you think he finna do with that shit, bro? Ain't gonna be no farming, I can tell you that. Cause it's funny how he buy all the farmland, like in the same time period, he buying up all the farmland. 15,000 cows are dropping dead, ships with sheep sinking, food sources are fucking burning up, forced to fucking kill what they have. The chicken feed is making chickens not being able to lay eggs. Like, it's a lot of shit that's going on around the same time this man buying up all the farmland, bro. They're not trying to help Earth. They're trying to make this a computer-generated, robotic NPC Grand Theft Auto type world. I ain't gonna say Grand Theft Auto because everybody's gonna be reporting for duty. Charles 32457 reporting for duty. That's the type of shit. That's the type of time they on. Now they talking about these chips. And everybody's talking about, oh, this is gonna be the future. Man, that's how they gonna control you, dummy. Y'all remember Divergent, the movie Divergent? If you haven't seen it, go look at it. It's a pretty good movie. It's a little weird, strange, futuristic type, post-apocalyptic type shit. But it's some real shit behind what the fuck that movie talking about. Some shit that's about to happen. All right? So, Divergent is a movie. It's like what they call factions, but I look at it as religion slash social status type shit. No, not social status. Okay, like the factions were like Dauntless. Dauntless were the law protected, the protectors, the law, like the police pretty much, right? Then you had, it was Dauntless, Abnegation, which were like the I guess you could say like the Mormons, the motherfuckers who like grew food and vegetables and crops and shit like that. There's another faction that was like the court system. I can't remember what their name was. Well, no, I lied. Dauntless was more like the army. There was one that were like scientists. Then there was one then they had like the factionless. Like people, okay, like when you turn 17, they have this whole big ceremony to where there's like each faction logo or whatever. It's like a bowl with, it's like a ceramic bowl, and like one, like if you go to Dauntless, it's like molten rocks and shit, like it's different things, abnegations, water and shit like that. When you're 17, you're forced to make a decision of what faction you want to be in, right? And once you choose, that's it. If you was born abnegation and you choose Dauntless, your ties to abnegation is dead. Like your parents, they don't exist to you no more. You get what I'm saying? And some people, the factionless, were people who left their factions and tried to go somewhere else and didn't cut it. Because if you don't cut it, they kick you out. You can't just go back to where you came from. Like you're just dead. But you know, like the abnegations or whatever, they would like feed them and shit like that. But anyway, the one girl chose to go to Dauntless, which you end up kind of find out like her mom was Dauntless and went abnegation, so she like did the right thing. But you know, that would be hard to sit there and raise your children and then sit there and watch them choose to go to another faction and know that you can't have any kind of contact with them anymore. That would hurt. And then watch both of your children do it at the same day, and they each went to different factions. So it's like your whole family broke up. But anyway, she went through the Dauntless training, and they made the new law that there's like a point system, and like you have to, if you score too low, they kick you out of the faction, right? So anyway, they go through the thing, and once you get to graduation, like to where you really that. So after that, after you get accepted in and you pass or whatever, everybody had to get a shot of their neck, injected with a chip, right? And the next morning they woke up. Everybody. Mindless zombies. No control whatsoever. But the fucking divergence, it didn't work on them. And that was the whole thing, was for them to find out people who were divergent and eliminate them. But it was like people that she was friends with, that cool, knowing love, they was under that chip. Motherfucker just busting out his ass. She tried, she didn't want to kill him, but she had to. That's where we're headed. That chip. Yeah, they're gonna sit here and tell you that you can't do. That's how you have to pay for food. You're not gonna be able to buy food. You're not gonna be able to live or survive without having that chip. They put that chip in your nervous system. They're not just putting it in blank space in your arm, nigga. They're putting that shit in your nervous system. That chip, it plants itself in your nervous system and becomes a part of you. So when they turn that motherfucker on, it's just like Grand Theft Auto. But you're the player in the game now. And you gonna do what the fuck you told. Remember when Eddie Griffin did that one stand-up comedy? And he said, think while it's still legal. Alright. else you want to talk about? Let's talk about what's going on with Ukraine and Russia. What the fuck is going on over there, bro? Is it just me, or did it seem like this shit just came out of nowhere? I mean, I don't know. I don't keep up with that type of shit. I don't know if there was already a feud boiling mix or whatever. I don't know. But to me, it just seemed like it came out of nowhere. And why in the fuck is Joe Biden so eager to help them niggas, bro? When it's a war, some stupid shit going on, America is so quick to supply guns and do all that shit. But we owe China so much fucking money for all the shit that they make for us. We can't put nothing on that. It's dumbass children out here that aren't getting a proper education. There ain't no money going to that. Does anybody realize that you went to high school from kindergarten all the way up to 12th grade and graduated? Did you notice that there's not one fucking thing that you were taught in that school that applies to real life? I went to a private school. Tuition was like $300 a month for my whole fucking life. And I'm here to tell you the only thing in real life that I can say I learned in high school or anything in school that applies to my real life. Nah, it's an adult. It's Bible class, and it's having discussions like what we had about the Bible. That's it. There's not nothing in math that I've seen in real life other than like certain jobs. They ask you if you could do this, do geometry, and know how to use a measuring tape and shit like that. None of that shit applies to real life though, bro. History only applies to make us stupid and misinform us about what really happened. Math, geometry. I mean, there's some things that it applies to, but like everyday nigga like me, it does not apply really at all. Well, yeah, I'll say math, basic math and shit like that. All this geometry and trigonometry and algebra and all these X's and Y's and bullshit. No need for it. Science, yeah, in a way. If you're a scientist. But you get what I'm saying? Like, there is nothing that I learned in school that applies to real life. And it makes you ask, why are they even teaching us this shit? To keep us like, why are they not teaching stupid people about credit? You know what I mean? I was a good adult, good and grown, when I really started understanding the importance of having good credit. Why they don't teach this shit in school, or how to budget, or anything like that? If you really think about the educational system, it's training us to learn to be slaves and to work. Because you think about it, you got to get up early as fuck to get to school. You get to school, learn your fucking class, and then think about it, you up so early in the morning, this shit ain't even working right yet. And it's gonna take about a good 1 to 3 hours to fully, you get what I'm saying? To fully, like, but you gotta wake up early as fuck, go to school, work, go to lunch, go back to class. The bell ring, you go home. Wake up in the morning, go clock in, go to work, go to lunch, clock out, and go home. They're not teaching us, preparing us for the world. They're preparing us to be slaves. Do you know where they get 24 hours in a day come from? Why they tell us that? It's so that to to train us to think that giving 8, 10, or 12 hours on a job don't seem that bad. There's only 12 hours in a day. There's 12 hours in a day, and there's 12 hours in a night. There is no 24 hours in a day. The day ends when the sun goes down, because that then becomes night, right? Because if them other 12 hours was a part of a day, then it wouldn't be called night. And the way that time actually works and the way that we can't perceive it, we not gonna question that. Time, there is no such thing as time, to be honest with you. Time, the way time actually works, everything is happening all at once. But our human brain we can't grasp that concept. Our mind is unable to comprehend time moving, have everything happening at once. So they created 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock rock. I don't like Elvis. I don't know. I did that in another video before, but I'm doing that like from the song LL Cool J had back there. But anyway, yeah, time is an illusion. Just like this world, everything is an illusion. Nothing is real. We live in a very high tech, advanced video game world. Because I mean, has anybody, a normal motherfucker, ever tried to leave Earth? And don't say it's not possible. I mean, a nigga like me know it's not possible because I don't have the funds. But there are rich people who are bored, who have the money to build a little something, something. The only people that's ever been in the air, higher than like planes and shit like that, is people from NASA, astronauts and shit like that, who have been known to lie. Use this right here. You get what I'm saying? I can't remember which video it was, but there was some videos that I've been watching, and they was pointing out the flaws in the videos of these astronauts who were trying to claim that they're in space doing shit. Right? Like, lady had her hair, you could tell she had like sticky spray and had her hair going all this type of way. So like she's spinning and doing, going upside down, it looked like her hair going up. But the thing about it is, when you still sitting up straight and not doing nothing, your hair's still standing up. Why is that? Another video, dude, two men up there throwing a lemon back and forth, right? The dude throws a lemon, he goes catch the lemon, and the lemon literally goes through his hand, and he does like this and whatever, right? Or here's another one, to where the CGI messed up on the green screen. They're hanging, they doing all this shit. So the guy takes the hat and like slings the hat over to the other dude, right? But the hat doesn't move. It just spins in a circle in front of oh boy. But the other man still caught it and put it on the rack. If you look at that and the fact that we have technology, the technology that we have now, goddamn fly, I don't know how the fuck that bitch got here. Probably when I went outside, but you know, the technology we have now, we are able to look at old, like take old photos and enhance it and look in depth in them shit. And you go look at that spacecraft that they said landed on the moon. Like, you can zoom in on the picture and you can see that shit was held together with foil and duct tape and bullshit. They never... Elon Musk talking about he sent a Tesla in space. That's a goddamn lie. somebody took the footage of the Tesla car with the robot in the driver's seat that's supposedly just circling the orbit and shit. Somebody slowed down and did a frame by frame shot of that footage of that car floating in the atmosphere. And you know what's funny? Is the one frame by frame shot that had got the I guess with a camera flash. And you can it's like a split second. Like you can't, it's not much. But you can see the studio. Cause it was dark. And it was the flash in 1 second went up. And if you watch the video regular, you ain't gonna see it. You're gonna have to super slow that shit down to see it. These are all a lie. Everything that we had been taught was a lie. They told us Christopher Columbus discovered America. Now they, goddamn that. Now they did away with that shit. So who's to say they didn't also lie about who he took that land from? Because I know that the story has been that we came from Africa on a slave ship and was brought over here, dog. But to be honest with you, I don't believe that. There's one thing, especially about, why I put that down? One thing about Black people, Africans, and Haitians. They do not look alike. I got a semi-nigga nose. I mean, it ain't super niggish, but you look at me and look at an African and look at a Haitian. All three of us look different. You get what I'm saying? African Black people and American Black people are not the same. So I don't believe we came over here from a ship. I'm pretty sure there's probably some that did, but I believe we were here. We are the original indigenous people that they took that land from. They've been doing it. Explain to me why they wouldn't do that. I'm not gonna say they never did nothing to the natives, Americans, or the Indian Americans. I'm not gonna sit and say that they didn't. I just think that there's a possibility that it was us. Because if you think about it, they say the white people came, and this is what's crazy, is the story was in our face this whole time, and for so long we kept pushing that Christopher Columbus discovered America. How do you land on something and meet people that are already here and say you discovered it? But anyway, they say that the people brought the white people in, taught them how to grow food and all this other shit, and sat down to a feast and shit. Don't that sound like niggas? Just saying. The oldest skull found in human history, they said, was of Negroid descent. To me, if the oldest skull in history found is of Negroid descent, I believe we was here before everybody. According to the Bible, different races and different color people and races and religions and nationalities. I said religion again. Race and nationality didn't start until the Tower of Babel. So, who was here before that? No damn sure wasn't white people. So, something to think about. Oh no, you're telling me if I'm tripping, right? Because to me, it seems like if you have a skull that was found, it's proven fact. They have this skull, and they did the little test or whatever, and it came out that they said it was a Negro descent. They was not happy about it. Like, there's this one video, they found something, like they found out King Tut or something was black. Somebody who they thought was a white or something. But like when they found out, like you could hear it in their voice and see it in their face, they were angry. So if you got people like that just because of a discovery that this great person in history, you come to find out is black and you get upset about that, why wouldn't they lie about it? There was an episode of the Richard Pryor show. Richard Pryor and two white men were in a cave or something looking for shit, and they discovered a book or something, right? That proved and said that black people were here first and, you know, shit like that, right? Tell me why the white people took the book from him, locked him down in the cage, in some cage or something down there, and left him there. And like took the book and went off. That shit had like a sense of truth to it to me. I ain't gonna keep going too deep. This is just talking random shit. Y'all keep fucking with your boy. Stay smart, stay woke, stay real.